Today we shall discuss differential equations, unit 2. So we have, suppose A, B are any two variables. If I write A plus B, it is called just a mathematical expression. A mathematical operator involving two variables. This is called mathematical expression. If I write A plus B equal to C, then we have mathematical operator and variables along with equal sign. So this is called mathematical equation. So any mathematical expression involving equals sign is called mathematical equation or simply equation. Now an equation involving differential coefficient. For example, say y equal to x, it is a mathematical equation because it involves variables and equals sign. But if I write y dash plus y equal to x, then it is a mathematical equation involving differential coefficient dy by dx, which I have written as y dash. Now it will be differential equation. So a differential equation is a mathematical equation involving derivatives or differential coefficients. So this is a simple example for differential equation. Here in this unit, we are going to study second order linear differential equation. So it is clear from this statement, second order. So usually we are going for second order equations, second and higher order it is. So I have taken up to nth derivative. So if you fix that n to 2, then you will get second order linear differential equation. If you take n equal to 3, that will be third order linear differential equation. So when do you say that an equation is linear? If each term in that equation is of degree 1, then it is called linear. See, if I write somewhere here all power 2, it will not be linear. If each term of that equation is of degree 1, then it is called linear equation. So now I have a differential equation of nth order which is linear. So this is the standard form of nth order linear differential equation. So this we call as equation 1 for our reference. Now in each time writing this expression may be difficult. So I will make an alternative arrangement to simplify this expression. That is, instead of d by dx, I will write capital D. Then this expression takes the form d power n y by d power n into y plus a n minus 1, d power n minus 1 into y plus and so on, a naught y equal to phi of x. Now simplifying this further, it reduces to this form, f of d into y equal to phi of x, where f of d denotes a polynomial in the variable capital D. Now this is the standard form of that is the standard form of differential equation. We have equation 1, we can call this as equation 2. Both are equivalent. Only thing is equation 2 is the simplified form of equation 1. Now I have this equation. Now I classify this set of differential equations into two types: homogeneous differential equation and non-homogeneous differential equation. When you say that homogeneous, this equation is homogeneous, so that is depending on this right hand term. If the right hand term is equal to 0, then we call this equation or this equation as homogeneous linear differential equation. Strictly speaking, it is homogeneous nth order linear differential equation. If the right hand term is not equal to 0, then we call it as non-homogeneous linear differential equation. So this is the standard form of homogeneous linear differential equation, and this is the standard form of non-homogeneous linear differential equation. Along with this, I should write f of x not equal to 0. If I just write f of d into y equal to phi of x, that represents just a linear differential equation of nth order. So if I write f of d into y equal to phi of x with f of phi of x not equal to 0, that represents non-homogeneous linear differential equation. Now come to this case, homogeneous case. First, let us discuss how to write the solution or how to find the solution of homogeneous linear differential equation. Then we can discuss on non-homogeneous linear differential equation. Now we consider the class of homogeneous linear differential equation. So the standard form I can write like this, or simply f of d into y equal to 0. To find the solution of this equation, I have to follow some procedure. So that procedure is, first step I should write auxiliary equation from the given homogeneous linear differential equation. What is the auxiliary equation? Auxiliary equation is obtained by f of d by replacing d by m. So here this is f of d power n plus a n minus 1 into d power n minus 1 plus and so on, a1 into d plus a naught. That will be f of d. Now replacing d by m, I will get m power n plus a n minus 1 m power n minus 1 and so on, a naught equal to 0. This is called the auxiliary equation associated with the given homogeneous equation. Now to solving this equation, I get n rows, m equal to m1 comma m2 and so on mn. Here I have taken an example. Suppose the given differential equation is of this form: d square y plus 3dy plus 2y equal to 0. Then writing this in this form, f of d into y equal to 0, I will get this one: d square plus 3d plus 2 into y equal to 0. So auxiliary equation will be obtained by replacing d by m here. So d square plus 3m plus 2 equal to 0. That is the auxiliary equation. So solving this, I will get m equal to 1 and 2. So these are the roots of the auxiliary equation. Now, depending on the type of roots, we should write the solution of the given homogeneous linear differential equation. There are three possible cases to write the solution of homogeneous linear differential equations depending on the nature of roots. So case 1. Suppose all the roots are real and distinct. Distinct means none of them must be equal. None of them are equal. So if you take any two roots, that must be unequal or distinct. So in that case, how to write the solution? So in such a case, so we can write the solution like this. Suppose the roots are m equal to m1, m2, m3 and so on mn. Such that each of these mi are distinct. They are not equal. So in that case, the solution will be y equal to the dependent variable that occurred in the differential equation must be written on left hand side. Y equal to c1 e power m1 into independent variable x plus c2 e power m2 x plus c3 e power m3 x plus and so on cn e power mn x. So that is the way of writing the solution where all the roots are real numbers and are all distinct. For example, if you have roots of 1, 5, 6, 9, 8, see all the roots are real numbers and none of them are equal. So in that case, y will be, you can take these roots in any order. That order is not a matter here. So c1 e power 1 into x plus c2 e power 5 into x plus c3 e power 6x plus c4 e power 9x plus c5 e power 8x. So that is the way of writing the solution in case of real and distinct. Case 2. Roots are real and some of them are equal. So there are totally n roots and some of the roots are equal. In that case, how to write the solution? Again, in this case also, we are considering only real roots. So roots like this, say m equal to m1, m2, then m3, m4 and m4 all are equal. Then m6 and so on m. So suppose the roots are given like this. All are real numbers and 3 of them are equal here. So some of them are equal in general. So in that case, y equal to c1 e power m1x. So first one we'll write as it is. M2 that is distinct from m1. So c2 e power m2x plus m3 again which is distinct from m2. c3 e power m3x plus m4 that is same as the previous one. So m4 is the repetition of m3. To denote that repetition, we will write x. So x into c4 e power m4x. Next, m5 that is the second repetition of m3. So I will write x power 2, second repetition of m3 into c5 e power m5x plus and so on. Next, c6 e power m6x plus and so on, cn e power mnx. So example, suppose m equal to 1, 2, 3, 3, 6, 6, 6. Should not like write like that. It will be like m equal to 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 6, 6, 5 and so on. So in that case, we will stop here, not and so on. So the solution will be y equal to c1 e power 1 into x plus c2 e power 2 into x plus c3 e power 3 into x plus this is the repetition of previous root x into c4 e power 3 into x plus c5 e power 6 into x, which one? Second repetition it is. So x square c5 e power 3 into x plus c6 e power 6x. Since 6 is not a repetition of previous root, so no need to multiply x here. Next, this one is the repetition of the previous root, x into c6 e power 6x plus c7 it is c8 e power 5 into x. So that is the way of writing the solution in the case of real numbers. If they are distinct and if some of them are equal. Both the cases we have considered. In the next case, we shall consider if the roots are all complex numbers. It is not necessary that all roots are complex numbers. Some of them are complex and others are real. So case 3. Complex roots. Suppose the roots like this. M equal to alpha plus or minus I beta, gamma plus or minus I delta, 5 M 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on. See, if you have a complex root that counts for two roots, alpha plus I beta one root and alpha minus I beta another root. So in this case, y will be e power real part into x, y equal to e power real part into x plus into c1 cos beta x plus c2 sin beta x plus gamma plus I delta. If you have suppose alpha plus or minus I beta again, so in that case you have to multiply this second term by x. If you have repetition, multiply it by x. But here these roots are distinct from this. So e power real part gamma times c3 delta cos delta x plus c4 sin delta x plus real roots case c5 e power m5x plus c6 e power m6x and so on. Example, suppose m equal to 2 plus or minus 3i, 1 plus or minus 2i and so on, or stop there, no problem. So in that case, the solution will be e power 2x times c1 cos 3x plus c2 sin 3x plus real part is 1 here, e power 1 into x times c3 cos 2x plus c4 sin 2x. So that is the way of writing the solution in case of complex groups. So these are the three possible cases to write the solution of homogeneous linear differential equation. Next we shall consider some problems. Solve the followings. Solve the followings. So first consider this one. So three problems I will consider. So first one, d cube plus 6d square plus 11d plus 6 times y equal to 0. So this is the first equation I am going to consider. Solution. So I will write the given equation. First you should write the given equation. I am not going to write here. So directly I will write the auxiliary equation. Auxiliary equation is m cube plus 6m square plus 11m plus 6 equal to 0. Now I have to solve this equation. To solve this equation, either you can use calculator or you can solve this by synthetic division method. So by synthetic division method, you can solve like this. So write two straight lines like this. Here I should write two lines. The first line, write down the coefficients of the given equation. So coefficient start from here will be 1, 6, 11, 6. Below the first entry, write down 0. Now here you can write any divisor of the constant term. So I will take minus 1 here. Now add these two terms and write their sum here. Now multiply these two and write their product below the second entry. So 1 into minus 1 you get minus 1. So 6 minus 1 you get 5. So 5 into minus 1 minus 5. 11 minus 5 6. 6 into minus 1 minus 6. Adding these two you will get 0. If you get 0 here, then the conclusion is minus 1 is one of the root of this equation. So whatever you write here, that is one of the root of the given equation. If you don't get 0, then this number is not a root of the equation. Now I got m equal to minus 1 is one of the root. Next, from this we can write the equation, that is m square plus 5m plus 6 equal to 0. Now you can factorize and solve this. So you get the roots. This is actually m plus 2 into m plus 3 equal to 0. So roots are m equal to minus 1, minus 2 and minus 3. So these are the roots of the given equation. Now the solution of the equation is y equal to, we have real roots and all are distinct. So y equal to c1 e power minus 1 into x. Here dependent variable is y and independent variable is x, plus c2 e power minus 2 into x plus c3 e power minus 3 into x. So that is the solution of the given differential equation. So we have solved one problem on homogeneous linear differential equation. So let us consider one more. Problem B. So solve the given differential equation. D cube y by dx cube minus 2 into d square y by dx square plus 4 into dy by dx minus 8y equal to 0 minus 8y equal to 0. So this is the given equation. We need to solve this one. Now write the auxiliary equation. Auxiliary equation is m cube minus 2m square plus 4m minus 8 equal to 0. That is the auxiliary equation. Now taking m square, m outside here, so I'll remind it as I can take m square. Taking m square outside, I'll get m minus 2. Here taking 4 outside, I'll get m minus 2 equal to 0. So m plus 4 into m minus 2 equal to 0. So solving this, we get complex roots. M square plus 4 equal to 0 implies m square equal to minus 4, that implies m equal to plus or minus 2i. And another root 2. So in that case, y equal to, so I'll write the complex root later. First the real root, c1 e power 2x plus, now come to this. I have m equal to plus or minus 2i. So real part is 0. So e power 0, 1. So e power 0 into x times c2, I have written c1 here, c2 cos 2x plus c3 sin 2x. So that is the solution of given homogeneous linear differential equation. So I got the case of complex numbers. So next, let us take one more, the last one, problem C. 4d power 4 minus 4d cube minus 23d square plus 12d plus 36. Here again I have a linear differential equation, homogeneous linear differential equation, which we have to solve. Solution. The auxiliary equation is 4m power 4 minus 4m cube minus 23m square plus 12m plus 36 equal to 0. So to solve this, or to find the roots of this, let us employ synthetic division method. The coefficients are 4 minus 4 minus 23 12 36. So here I will get 0. Let us take 2. Adding 4 with 0, I will get 4. 4 into 2, 8. Minus 4 plus 8, plus 4. 4 into 2, 8. Minus 23 plus 8, minus 15. So minus 15 into 2, minus 30. Minus 30 plus 12, minus 18. Minus 18 into 2, minus 36. So adding will get 0. So 2 is one of the root. Next, I have these numbers 4, 4, minus 15, minus 18. I'll take 2 again. 4 into 2, 8. 8 plus 4 will get 12. 12 into 2, 24. So 24 minus 15, that is plus 9. 9 into 2, 18. So I got 0 again. So 2 is a root of multiplicity 2. So m equal to 2 comma 2 are 2 roots of auxiliary equation. I want to find another 2 roots. So I write equation from 4m square plus 12m plus 9 equal to 0. So this is nothing but 4 into m square plus 2 into 3m plus 3 square. So it is 2m plus 3 whole square. So I got 2m plus 3 equal to 0 and 2m plus 3 equal to 0. So roots are minus 3 by 2 comma minus 3 by 2. Therefore y equal to c1 e power 2x plus I have 2 again, that is the repetition of first root, x into c2 e power 2x plus next root c3 e power minus 3 by 2x plus x into c4 e power minus 3 by 2x. So that is the solution of the given differential equation. So in this video we have covered homogeneous linear differential equations. Next we shall discuss non-homogeneous linear differential equations in our next video.